Breaking news out of Placer County. 16-year-old Kiely Rodni.
Kylie 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 Rodni is
Kylie Rodni.
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 Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni. Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Kylie Rodni.
Dr. Gorniak, Dr. Jan Gorniak joining me, renowned pathologist, former medical examiner.
A case like this with so many possible causes of death, obviously we have to gather as much information as we can and then plus do a thorough autopsy and then also thorough medical history, gather everything we can. So obviously the body stays in the water and they have to call out the medical examiner, coroner to come and do the investigation. So it was probably called in as a possible drowning because he's in water. And then surprise, at the scene, well, he has clothes on. So you may not even have seen wounds until you get back to the morgue and to start the autopsy. And then you're just like, this is more than a drowning. So depending on, you have to look at what internal injuries does he have to determine which came first. It makes more sense that he was put in the water. So, but what's the cause of death? Depending on the injuries that we see, are there injuries to his lungs? And then drowning, what we call is a diagnosis of exclusion. So we have to exclude everything. Right. So that means we have to exclude every other possible cause of the death before we can say it's drowning. And then there are soft signs, we call soft signs of drowning, are the lungs filled with water. If someone does have water in their stomach, do they swallow water? We also looked to see if there's water in the sinuses in the head. But based on these injuries, so I'm going to be confident in the medical examiner and the forensic pathologist who did the autopsy that they didn't see anything associated with drowning. He just happened to be found in the water.
So you get the body. They find the body submerged in water in a canal. They may not have known at that time when they fish him out. They may not know if there are blunt force injuries to the head. There may be subdural bleeding to the brain. They don't know any of that. You're saying soft signs of drowning, water in the lungs, the stomach, sinuses, head.
Yes, correct. The sinuses in the head.
Okay.
So we can see if there's water there. But it doesn't mean, but also, like I said, it's an exclusion. So just because we don't see that doesn't mean it wasn't a drowning. But we have to put all the pieces together. So, but I would think either way, we also call it, a death in a hostile environment.
How do you determine if the lungs are full of water?
Great question. So the lungs are going to float anyway because there's going to be air in the lungs because that's how we breathe. So those are going to float regardless. But we weigh them. So sometimes the lungs get heavy because they're filled with water. And then also when we cut into the lungs, we can see water coming out.
Is there any way water can be in the lungs if you're dead before you go in the water?
No. people don't die instantaneously. So what happens is people, they start to, they're in the process of dying. That means their breathing is slowing down. So when your breathing slows down and you're not breathing adequately, you can get fluid built up in your lungs. So that's kind of like the same fluid that I'm talking about. But we can actually, like I said, if people, inhale water, it'll be much more than that process of dying.
Okay, if you're dead when you go in the water, if you're already dead, your lungs don't get water in them. The water doesn't somehow seep into them.
Correct.
Okay,
You're
so you have to inhale the water for there to be water in your lungs. We're finally getting somewhere. We're finally figuring out a little bit, thanks to Dr. Jan Gorniak.
Special thanks to Lala for sending me the link to that video. I watched it in full. If you guys have not watched that, that is on Nancy Grace. She is discussing a murder case out of Florida where a dude was stabbed multiple times and then put into water. I just took the clips of Dr. Jan Gorniak and I applied it to compare to Kiely Rodni. Thank you, Lala. What up, Craney? How you doing, baby?
That was an awesome video, Shan. Lala.
Right?
Yes. Hello,
How's my chat doing? How's the squirrels? Now let's see if it'll let me share my screen. How's everybody doing tonight? I really hope this shares. How are you feeling, honey?
I'm all right. Just a little tired.
I'm sure you are. So I'm just going to play Ninja Chihuahua's video because this goes along with the pathologist talking. As everybody knows, Dr. Gregory Ryber is the one that did both Kiely and Trinity's autopsy. I just have a lot of questions about his work. And then Ninja Chihuahua went a little further. And then if you guys have not looked into the case of Stephen Clark, I highly recommend you do. I'm just going to play Ninja Chihuahua's video, and then I'm going to play two short 28 and then 20-second videos between Ninja and Illuminated Mind after this one, if you don't mind. I know you don't.
If you're talking to me, let's go.
I know you don't mind. It's another sad case, dude.
Last year, Clark was seen evading authorities after allegedly smashing car windows.
Y'all
Police
remember this
helicopters
case?
tracked Clark to this house, his grandmother's.
If y'all remember the case of Stephen Clark, where he was shot, I mean, it was 24 times in his grandmother's backyard because he had a cell phone in his hand. Put a 1 in chat.
Officers on the ground took up positions, and they say when he turned and advanced on them, they fired 20 times.
Oh, why is the police lying?
Police say they thought he had a gun. It was an iPhone.
Are you muted or on?
And following the incident, officers manually muted their body cameras at times. The Clark family commissioned an independent autopsy. Red dots in this photo here represent the bullets that struck him, mostly in the back, which the Clark family says contradicts the police narrative.
With the official autopsy pending from the Sacramento County coroner, the family of Stephen Clark commissioning a private autopsy for the 22-year-old, shot and killed in his grandmother's backyard by Sacramento police nearly 2 weeks ago, when officers mistakenly thought Clark was holding a gun that turned out to be a cell phone, firing 20 rounds at Clark in 5 seconds.
Both of these are the same.
An independent autopsy performed by Dr. Bennett Omalu finding that of the 20 times officers opened fire, Clark was struck 8 times. The first bullet in the left rib cage, labeled number 7.
7 to the left side and back of his chest. And the proportion of the bullet and the injuries caused made him shove him around. And
the 6 following gunshots striking the 22-year-old's back.
Cluster of subsequent bullets.
And the final bullet in Clark's leg.
Death took about 3 to 10 minutes. It was not an instantaneous
That's
death.
just.
Omalu adding his independent autopsy, coupled with video released by law enforcement, shows Stephon Clark was facing away from officers when they opened fire, contradicting the report from Sacramento police.
Dude, and if you actually watch that, you can see the bullets ricocheting off of the concrete there. Wait, come on, play. There we go.
Keep it together, tell myself you're doing better. Yeah. Ooh, oh, yeah. Oh no, stars in the sky, make me think about you. The love of my eyes, get you tell us for you. Loyalty in my blood, I will never fool on you. You trust in me, and I'll put my love in you. Okay, baby, it's just us in this world. We can change that. Hey, we gon' fuck up in this world, and we can change that. Stay up all night, you and me. When I'm with you,
Fuck that guy right there.
Wow.
Oh, there goes my
Wow.
monetization. Fuck that guy right there. He needs investigated. Look, after seeing numerous autopsies of his that he has botched, convicted people, wrongful cause of death, he's also been listed as an independent pathologist doing these autopsies, and the results of these autopsies are bogus. I don't understand how California Medical Board is not investigating him. It's mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. Yeah, he's the epitome of the devil. Sure the hell is. And that's how you can see how they hire and choose these corrupt medical examiners. With how many medical examiners, I think there's 8 in the vicinity that could have done Kiely's. Why they chose him is obvious. That's my opinion. I'm going to stick to it.
That's mine too.
Yeah, he does. He does. There's been numerous reports done on him. Let's see if any action happens. Otherwise, I'm going to keep talking about this man. I'm going to keep talking about the cases that he's botching. He's not doing thorough autopsies. And that's just how I feel about that. How do you feel, Miss Craney?
Yeah, I hadn't seen that yet.
Oh, you hadn't seen that one? Now you have. It's mind-blowing though, right?
Mm-hmm.
That Ryber gets away with what he does. I don't understand how once these people get caught, they're allowed to retire rather than face scrutiny, face medical boards, you know what I mean? Face district attorneys. I don't understand how they continue to get away with this shit. Yeah, I think my opinion's a little correct, but it's just my opinion. Yeah, you should definitely, I highly advise everybody go to the medical board and report him to have him investigated, because something's not right with it, with his autopsies. And then the fact that the majority of his autopsies are all the same template and they have that little brain thing you white it out, that makes autopsies null and void.
Has anyone reviewed his autopsy report?
Who?
The gentleman that we just watched.
Yeah. It's out there. It's
okay.
You can find
well, I'm
it
sure
out
it
there.
is. I just wondered if it had whiteout on it as well.
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. Would not doubt it. If you want me to, I can get access to it and we can check it over. There's a couple other autopsies that I'm still waiting on a FOIA response for, but ain't got them yet.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to play 2 more videos. Ninja Chihuahua also does another video called What Does a Forensic Pathologist Earn? And we're going to check that one out. And then we got some really incredible news coming from Illuminated Mind. Can't stand this guy. Bro, y'all see them numbers? For how much money he's making, he shouldn't have any error in his reporting. Look at them benefits. Look at the bonuses. Illuminated mind right here, y'all. This is incredible news. I'm going to pause it right there for everybody to see it. I wish I could make it more full screen. This is a bench that Forest Charter has put at one of their facilities in loving memory of Kiely Rodni, 2022 Forest Charter school graduate. I'm sure everybody's seen this already, but I gotta. That's what's up. That should have happened a while ago. Oh, let me do that. And then now I kind of want to go over a couple screenshots, and that I'm just going to get straight to the point tonight. I'm not spending hours here tonight. Tomorrow night's another day, another time frame. So I've been really looking at these dates and these times, just everybody's saying a whole different story, whole different thing. So like I was going through because I'm trying to organize all my August folders, all of the dates, trying to get them as accurate as possible so that I can compile videos that are in order. I think that's the most important route to go, is in order of what people are releasing. So I'm going to try to make this full screen the best that I can. And then if you look here, I hate how they spell her name wrong all the time. It's annoying. So this one says Kiely Rodni, last seen around 1:30 a.m. It's the same time that her mom released on August 7th, is 1:30 a.m. Okay, and they put on here, leaving a party at the Prosser Creek Reservoir. But this says Kiely's 17, but she ain't 17 yet. So I don't know. I don't know if this is misinformation. I don't know what's going on with these people, but this shit drives me nuts. I just have to point this one out because the way that Sammy talks bothers the shit out of me. Okay, so this is from the Find Kiely Rodni Instagram. This was posted on August 7th as well. Everyone will be protected by the police and everyone involved. Just let that sentence sink in. Please help us, not Kiely, but help us and show up. If you attended the Prosser party on August 5th, please come. You could save her life. I just don't like the wording. I'm sorry, I just don't. And then right here at the bottom bothers me even further. When saying we will contact parents, we mean to get you out of any trouble. This shit bothers me. Repost and share this everywhere. We need everyone to come to this is vital. Sammy is telling. Telling on herself and everybody around. Then this post is from Anna Larson. This is thanks to Miss Ara. This is Anna Larson, August 7th, 2022. Hi all. As many of you already know, Kiely is missing. I'm starting to believe that she didn't show up at 9 a.m. 11 a.m. is roughly the time that police were contacted. They didn't finalize the police report until like 4 or 5 p.m. Which I noticed somebody's put misinformation out there, got the times and all that stuff all messed up. So I'm here to correct that. But it says, thank you all for reaching out with compassion and support. The search and rescue search in the Prosser area has been stopped. Okay, this is the second confirmation that by the 7th, they've already stopped searching for her. I was told that over 20 units, agencies were involved in the search, along with a helicopter search and countless friends and family members. We are not sure what else to do or really what we can do. At this point, it is the most helpful thing would be to lean on any teens you know in the Truckee Tahoe region. This is just odd. And then it says, how you can help finding Kiely Rodni. Tomorrow we will start putting up flyers around town and doing small search parties around town to do all that we can do to find her. Please, to help, please meet at, and it's just cut off. I think this was the one that they were doing at the rec center. What the hell does this say? Please help us bring Kiely home, and if you have any questions or want any more information, call or text. Who's this say? Sammy? Call Sammy? Why is Sammy running the... Look, she is the prime suspect. The prime suspect.
Yeah, she had her cell phone up on the whiteboard. On the news, you know.
This is the one. I am so thankful for Ara because I have like little snips of this, and all of them are all cut off, and I don't have the full context. But now that I got the full context, we're gonna go over this one because this one, Okay, y'all ready? This is from Katie Mark. This is August 7th as well. You all know by now that 16-year-old Kiely Rodni is missing. So I'm going to assume, and I think it's safe to assume, that the entire town knew that Kiely was missing by 4 p.m. that Saturday, the 6th. What do y'all think? Because that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking talk of the town spread like wildfire as soon as she didn't show up at Starbucks. I think they already knew that something happened.
I agree.
She went to a bonfire at Prosser Dam. Remember I kept saying that? Well, now I got confirmation that it does say Prosser Dam. I'm going to make this as big as I can for y'all. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Let me zoom in on this. Okay. This is crazy. She went to a bonfire at Prosser Dam on Friday night, attended by about 100 other teens. Here's where the time starts changing. Around 1 a.m., Kiely told friends she was leaving the party. Then Kiely, the silver Honda CR-V she was driving, and her phone just disappeared. If your child was at the bonfire, please ask them to talk through the whole night with you. Ask for the little details. If your teen was drinking alcohol or where they weren't supposed to be, For Kiely's sake, please give your kids a free pass, just this once. All the kids who were there need to tell parents what happened at the party, moment by moment, especially around the time Kiely left, without fear of punishment, so that they can tell you everything. Remembering a tiny detail may help immensely. Kiely's family are trying to piece together the night's narrative to figure out when she left and with whom she left. Please contact Detective Stephanie Frickberg if you have any information, videos, or photos of the party. I don't trust this bitch either. The police have promised, promises are meant to be broken, that no one will get in trouble for sharing stories about intoxication. What about drugs then? There is a meeting tonight at 5 at the Truckee Rec Center. See, so they've been having community meetings since the 7th. I would love to know if anybody wants to leak any community meetings on the 7th or the 8th. I just feel like that they were getting a talking to, saying this is how it's going to, they're, making a narrative. Everything's a narrative. If you, speaking to the adults, if you Your child or your friends were at the party. We need your help. It sounds like adults were at this party. Please come tonight if you were at the bonfire. Again, full immunity for teenaged stuff. We just need to help Kiely. This is crazy. Kiely was driving a silver 2013 Honda CRV. If you live off of 89 or in the Prosser neighborhood, which is Prosser Lakeview or Lakeside Estates, and have a Ring camera, please take a look for her car after 1:30 a.m. There we go with that time again, right? Ask neighbors, ask friends. We need to get this sweet girl home. I can't make this shareable here, but it is public and shareable on my personal page. Blah, 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 blah. No consequence teen meeting. So this meeting at 5 p.m. on August 7th was a no consequence teen meeting. Kiely needs her community to help find her from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Truckee Rec Center. Yeah, after 1:30. And if you look at the little map, it shows her. That's what's crazy to me, okay, is the little mark that's on the one map is clear across the lake. It's where the 3 Latino girls went to have a couple drinks after work or whatever. Megan's secret witness. That's where Kiely was last seen around 1 a.m., 1:30 a.m. was across the lake.
Mm-hmm.
Odd, man. Shit's very odd.
And that was all over the news too.
Yep.
I mean, people don't even question that.
It's crazy how they changed the narrative.
Correct.
Like in real time, everything as it was unfolding was changing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what sucked me into paying attention to this nonsense.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
All right. I think there's a couple more things I want to share. And then I got a couple SF things that I found that I was just kind of like, whoa, okay, all right then. Okay, that was what?
You see my name?
Yeah, I do. You said Birkenstocks. Girl, you want to know how much shit I want to talk right now? It's actually not talking shit. It's actually the truth. But
yeah,
we'll leave that for another day. I love how you use my last name with the Birkenstocks. That's a good one. It's all right. You got to have some laughter in this freaking insanity. Well, and that's the thing is, Katie Bug, is in a lot of states they can charge you as an adult depending on your crime as young as 12 years old. In some states it's 14 and some it's 16. But when it comes to, I don't know, drinking and drugging, I'm pretty sure if you're doing either of those things under the age of 21, especially with adults there, anybody over 18, and usually it's the oldest ones that are held responsible. It's like, you ever hear about them house parties? They get busted and they normally apply the charges to everybody over the age of 18 and 21. That's what should be happening here. I feel like the reason why so many people got protected and you got adults protecting kids and kids are protecting adults is because there were adults at this party. You're not telling me in the middle of the night, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, that these kids called their parents and were like, yo, mom, yo, dad, like, we drank, cool. We drug, cool. Littering, absolutely not. You got to come pick up after us. I'm sorry. I feel like there were adults at this party.
Mm-hmm.
Just the wording of if you were there, if your kids were there, like, why would they say if you were there? If they, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Odd wording. And then don't forget that Lindsay Neiman
Mm-hmm.
put this in here. And I know there's a time here. Yeah.
1:30.
Here we go. If you have any friends who live off of 89 or in the Prosser neighborhood with Ring cameras, take a look for her car after 1:30 a.m. Who told this family and these people to change the time to 12:30? Is it to protect Sammy? Is it to protect the two guys she left with? Who are we protecting here at this point? Because I think something's not right. Yeah, and this is August 7th. And here we go again. Contact Detective Stephanie Frickberg. And we all know her name all too well whenever it comes to Tiffany Thiel. We know exactly what she did for Tiffany Thiel. Nothing. Victimized her is what they did.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna look at a couple more few things, and then I'm just trying to show y'all some important things that I found that just stick out for me. Wait, there was a. Is this it? No, that isn't. But that's important too. I'm trying to find it. Sorry, y'all. I think it's under the 16th. What's this? Is this search and rescue stuff? Oh, no, it's not. What's this one? See, and this one says she was going to text her mom. I don't know. I just don't trust these people. I really don't. What's this circled here? Oh, it's about RV. The RV park. All right, I'm going to find these couple few. Should be under. I think it's 16th is what I'm looking for, and then I also want to show you some something from. Okay, here's something that concerns me. Okay, on August 19th, thanks to Sammy telling on herself, on August 19th, Sammy is at Prosser Family Campground. If y'all watch her SS Files, you'll see how much this girl will be moving around. For somebody that says she ain't going nowhere until her friend is found, she just seems like she's doing an awful lot. And the one thing she's not doing is looking for her friend. So you have on August 19th, her at Prosser, okay? And this is from her own Snapchat. This is her telling on her own damn self. This isn't me finding things, photoshopping anything. Here's what gets real concerning. Let me find it. This one right here, August 26th. So between August 19th and August 26th, Sammy, there's good old Sammy and her little meat. She's leaving Montana, going through Idaho to go back to California. Why did Sammy decide to make a trip after her friend was found, is my question. Is it to get rid of evidence? Why would they let her? Like, I just don't understand. With her being a prime suspect, why she would flee the state. And y'all can say, oh, it's because her brother was having a baby, blah, 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 blah. I don't know, man. Just, it's very suspicious to be leaving around that time frame. What date's this? Let me see. Damn, I got this one how many times in here? I don't need this many times. Let me delete 2 of these because I got 3 of them. And then I'm going to go back to the 16th because y'all want to hear some SF posts that got deleted. But guess what? We got him. Hold on. I need to go to the 16th. View. Large. In my opinion, to deny the witness the fire cam unless phone ping is not logical. Yeah, I take it all into consideration. It's just, if you keep the fire cam into consideration, then the fire cam proves that there was no party of 100, let alone 300-400 kids. If you look at the fire cam, it's a party of about 30 vehicles that are moving. Oh, this one right here. Oh, wait, this is Celicia Singh on August 16th. And it's crazy. If you pay, this is why I need to put the everything together in a sequence so you guys can see who came out of the woodwork when, who was saying what when, so you can compare to who's saying what and when. The dates and times are super, super important. But this is what I find really important. Okay. So on August 16th, 2022, SF Investigates makes a post and he adds the Nevada County Sheriff's Office and CHP headquarters and Placer Sheriff. Okay. This was this info provided by CHP of a silver SUV pulled over and occupied by one blonde female gone on arrival ever cleared? Was the female gone or the vehicle and female gone? It says possibly related to a missing person, and the incident notes. Pin is location. So let's go to the pin. And if y'all notice, Truckie's way to hell over here. And this one area that they saw somebody fitting Kiely's description, her car fit the description, is a car parked on the side of the road with the door open, just chilling. And there's a female in the car. And I can't remember if she has a blindfold on or what's going on in there. But by the time they got to the follow-up call, the car was gone. But just keep in mind that SF is, hold on, because I have that one screenshot too. I want to point this out to y'all once I find it. Where's the post, August 16th, where SF says he's going to Truckee? That's the one I need to find. Or is it August 15th? Hold on. Oh, right here. August 15th, okay? And if you look at his thingy right here, he is en route to Prosser Family. And this is what's odd, is he's going straight from Los Angeles to Prosser Family Campground, okay? And then in his Twitter post, so he posted this on 8/16. So this post is technically from the 15th. Made a last-minute decision last night, which would have been 8/15. To join the Kiely Rodni search, so I got on the road from LA at about 2 a.m. I have a feeling today is the day. Today's the day for what?
Hmm.
It's just odd. It's very odd. It's very, 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 very odd. Like, he literally stopped his flight to Hawaii for photography to go to Truckee to look for a girl in hopes to what? Get a $75,000 reward. Because if you guys recall, the reward in a 24-hour period of time between the 6th and the 7th went from $5,000 to $10,000 to $50,000. And then I forget when it finally reached like $75,000.
That was right at the end, I think. I don't remember the date. And then she ended it right when AWP announced they were coming.
Well, I want to compare because I think that it finally hit $75,000 on like the 15th or the 16th, which would have been right about the time that he decided he's going to go for the cash grab.
And when did he post that one that you just put up prior?
He posted this on the 16th, but said he left last night. So if he left last night, that would have been the 15th.
What about the one about the the call with the girl sitting there?
That is from the 16th.
Same date. Okay.
Yep. Same date. It's kind of odd that he got that much information that quickly. Yeah, this is SF. Yep. The phone would still work and not instantly stop working at 12:33. I agree, CB. And that's the thing is like people aren't understanding. If you listen to anybody that deals with phones, that knows technology, understands how phones are sealed, especially an iPhone that is waterproof. Fully submerged, a battery in an iPhone can stay on for 20 to 30 minutes. So if this is where the time becomes really, really crucial. Let's just say that her phone had a 20-minute window before being submerged and turned off or whatever. Her mom says that her phone location was turned off at 12:06, was it? Oh, thank you, Bex. 12:05, 12:06, right? So add 20 minutes to that. That's the time that Sammy miraculously left. Did she leave with the phone? Because that's what it's looking like, is somebody turned the phone off or turned the location off and took the phone with them, and then they realized, oh shit, I better turn it off so the location can't be traced. I don't understand how they didn't investigate this better. It just blows my mind. And then I got one more thing that I want to show y'all, and then I am done for tonight because I need to lay down. Man, I got indigestion. I ate spicy stuff today. It's hurting.
Mm-hmm. You know how I'm.
Go ahead. You just cut out, honey. What'd you say?
Oh, I said it. You know, I'm feeling just blah too. So
I'm sorry. All right, which one is it? Is it August 31st? Is this it? Look, and I think Sammy posted this too. But then again, this has to be, no, let my angel rest. This has to be. See, I just don't trust him either anymore. I know you all are having your own thoughts on if this case is still gaining more evidence or not. I can tell you that almost all new evidence surfacing is a false report. That's a bold statement, Jagger. Damn it, there's one more I want to find. Is it
prove
this
it?
I think it's this one right here. Oh, it is this one. August 31st. So this girl clarifies about the bodysuit thingy. August 31st. I am seeing a lot of internet chatter about the black tank top tank snap bodysuit again today in many videos. I will address certain confirmed facts that I have and certain things that are unconfirmed. Confirmed fact. Boca Road is where a black tank top was found by a member of our search. It was in the road, and the searcher was unable to tell if it had snaps at the center where a bodysuit would have had them, as it was inside out or upside down sideways. It was turned over to law enforcement as evidence. The map image below was made based upon an original information that I received, and it is an estimated area. Confirmed fact. Boca Road is where the tow truck driver in the Adventures with Purpose video said Kiely was broken down. Did he plant that there? Did he put that there? Was he at that party? I have questions. I got a call up in Truckee on Boca for a battery call. The car was serviced right by Boca Rest Campground off Stampede Road. Unconfirmed, unknown. If the black tank top bodysuit came from Kiely. Hearsay and internet chatter has said it was not hers. However, it was not addressed in a public press conference. It was rumored to be discussed at a town meeting at the rec center, and Sammy, her friends, said it was not hers. I wish I had this damn picture, though. I really do. That's all I got to talk about tonight. Y'all let that, especially them times and dates on certain things, just let it swim around. Let it swim around in your head. This one specifically right here. That is important. But that's all I got. You got anything to say, Craney? I know you want to go to bed. I know I want to go to bed. And I promised myself I wasn't doing this for an hour, more than an hour tonight. 45 minutes sounds great to me.
I'm good. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm not myself today, but
it's okay, baby. I just appreciate you being up here.
Yeah.
No, and it wasn't LE that called. Yeah, this is where we getting manipulated. Law enforcement, if you guys notice, failed to confirm or deny a lot of things. The one person that's calling everything fake news was Angela Musalem. Guess who just retired? I've got questions. It's really odd that you have Frickberg that retired. You have Musalem that retired. Oh, Zanime retired. Who else is going to retire? I'm curious. I'm real curious. It's kind of odd.
Promoted.
What's that?
Haven't people been promoted as well?
Yeah, you got people that are getting hella promotions and a lot of people that are starting to retire. So it raises a lot more questions for me. But Michelle said I made her take down. No, Michelle decided that on her own, and that's why I put it back up. And that's the thing is like, Megan is the one that went around like trying to get dirt on people to blackmail them into taking their shit down. The amounts of threats that I've got that she's went as far as saying she'll dox my child's school and then couldn't even get Fee's name right is concerning. It's really concerning Megan's entire part in all of this. It's concerning the relation between Megan's family and Frickberg. That's all I'm going to say on that. And it's really concerning when you start looking at the ties of the people. It's super important that we continue this journey for Kiely into the truth of what happened to her. I mean, she blames everybody for everything. I've seen that woman blame 10 people for the same one thing. I don't even think she knows what she's talking about anymore. I really don't. I really don't. And that's why I stay focused on everything she said in the beginning, because everything she said in the beginning is super important. Mm-hmm. And I'm eventually going to put out every audio file that I have that I've recorded, because it's super important that we pay attention to that stuff too. Does anyone have the first lives in chats? I got screenshots of chat, but not the video. If you're talking about Michelle, are you talking about Michelle's live? Yeah, I put it back up. It's called, I'll have to rename it because it's not named Megan whatever. I forget what the hell I named it. I'll look it up real quick and then I'm done for the night. Let me do this. Look, I got a current channel violation. I have a strike right now that I'm fighting, but I don't think I'm gonna fight it. It's funny. So, oh, and just to give people an idea, if you see all of my live videos, you see the monetization, everything is off or ineligible for my lives, just so y'all see that. All right, so I need to find my video with, oh my god, I put out a lot of videos. Where's that? Should be here somewhere. Oh, I have heartburn. Okay, so there's the SS files. It should be here somewhere. If you see the puppets, tell me when. Oh, it's called The Infamous Nutmeg's Collar. I will go ahead and rename it to MS Megan Cole interview. How about that? Now it's called the Megan Cole interview. And I will copy the link and I will drop it in chat and then I'm done for the night. There y'all go. I can't say. I have nothing to say about Michelle, honestly. She was cool at first, and then I realized people just do shady, weird shit. And I can't trust two-faced people. That's all. I'm going to read some more chat, and then I'm out of here. Yeah, her name, I forget what her, I have the picture of it if you want me to look to see. I mean, her name really isn't that important, but oops, wrong thing. Kylie's case. I think it's in this one here. Actually, let me just do this. Let me type in bodysuit. Oh, there it is. August 8th, it was found by Jessica Lawson. August 8th at 11:26 a.m. is when she posted it. And there's the address of where she found it, 13698 Prosser Dam Road. Yeah, I might have to have some peppermint, either suck on a peppermint candy or have some peppermint tea before I lay down, or just take it to bed with me. But yeah, I got heartburn really bad. I'm over it. I can't sit no more.
I hope you feel better, honey.
I hope you feel better too, babe.
Thank you.
I love you so much. We're going to hop off here. You guys have a great night. God bless everybody. I will be back tomorrow. We will be going over a lot more of these files from August 4th to August 31st. I love you all so much. Please make sure you hit that like. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe. Turn your notification bell on. I'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless.